Today, we're gonna try to build the same house in The Sims 4 and in Inzoi, and I'm kinda scared. So let's go, shall we? Or we freaking shall. And here we are on a little lot, and yes, we're gonna start with The Sims 4 first, because that's what I know. I know how to do things in here, mostly. And I have never built a house in Inzoi before, so that's gonna be fun, hopefully. I do not know what's going on in there, but something it is. And, by the way, I have decided to build with all the packs in Sims 4 because I want to. And also, other people have tried to compare the Sims 4 base game with the Inzoi, so that's been done. If you want to watch that, then go watch that. But today I'm going to build with all the packs. Let me live! But anywho, so let's build this house. And I think I want to go for a little easy house because, yet again, I have never built in Inzoi before, so I don't want to make this difficult for myself. And I also, you know, want to go to sleep tonight because that's always nice. So we can go like this and then just take it in a little bit, like so. That's a shape and a half, isn't it? And then I do think I want to take this house on a little platform for some shapes. Then we can have a little veranda panda over there. Just give me a moment, just sort of like so. A little veranda panda moment. Very lovely. Alright, so before we begin with anything else, I need to do the layout of this place. So give me a moment to put up the lights. Oh, Humpty Dumpty Doo. So, what am I thinking? I'm thinking that maybe this can be the entryway. Or I'm gonna push it a little bit back, actually. That's gonna be the entryway, and that's gonna be a bathroom. Then I'm thinking that this can be the kitchen and dining room, and then we have the living room right there. Good. And then on the second floor, we could have a bathroom right there, a teeny tiny bathroom. And then this can be the primary bedroom, and then this is the kids' bedroom. Sure, I mean, that's a plan to have. Well, alrighty, welcome back. I've had a good think about this. I put in all the inside doors and everything like that, just to make sure that we have them. And here is the floor plan. Dun, 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 dun. Good, Nora. You made your own theme song. Okay. But right here, we have the entryway moment with the staircase. And then back here, we have the long bathroom. Beautiful. And then we have the kitchen moment over here with the dining nook in there. And then we have the living room right about here. And then on the second floor, we have a hallway with a teeny tiny bathroom and a kid's bedroom and the primary bedroom. And I kind of wanted to have a little ensuite bathroom, but I couldn't fit that in, so they just gotta deal with it. This is a small house, and it's my house, so leave me alone. But ta-ta, that was my layout for this house. And now we're finally gonna start with the exterior of this place, so let's do that. Okay, so let's start off with the roof first, and I think I wanted this roof, that type of shenanigan, and then we can go the other way with the other roof. Take it out, take it in, take it down, take it in again, take it down a little bit again. There we go. And then we shall get some half gable roofs on these parts, down my lamb, and the same on this part too. Boom. And I think I want this part to go out a little bit for the patio movements. Maybe I have to think about that. But right now for the roof patterns, and I think, oh, I really want a green roof. I've been loving these tiles for a hot minute now, and I'm gonna put that on, and I'm gonna complement that with some brown roof trims. Oh, look at them go. Alright, and then for the wallpaper, the sidings, I think I want some good old simple planks like so. Lovely, nice simple house this is. And then for the windows, and I think I want to go with these windows. They're quite simple, and I want it to be simple because I want it to match the one in Inzoi, and I don't know. I think on the bottom we can have these big windows. Sure, that's a moment and a half, that is. And then on this part we can have this thin tiny window. And then for the door, oh, what door am I gonna get? I'm not quite sure, but maybe this door. That seems to fit in about right. Yeah, that's a nice simple door. Old door. Then I need to squeeze in some thin tiny windows, so it's gonna be these ones. Yeah, sure. And then for the foundation, maybe we could go with this one. That's quite nice. Yeah, okay. And then maybe, oh, maybe we want some columns too. What columns though? Oh, what about this one? Another color. That can work. That can work for Nora. And then before I forget, we need to do the patio. I'm gonna go with this fence. Oh, and the foundation disappeared. Oh no. Well, let's put in the stairs. I'm gonna have these stairs. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have these stairs. Bam. And I also want some good old spandrels up in here. There we go. There we go. No. There we go. Our porch moment. And the radio. It is kind of empty up there, so maybe we should get in a little window. So what about this one? Looks kind of weird. What else can we do? I can put up some little flower boxes. Oh, cute. And then I can also put up a trash bin on the veranda panda moment. Alright. Can you hear that screeching sound, by the way? It stopped. Alright, well, that's nice. But anyways, I'm gonna put up a little light over the door. And also some little lights on the side here. And here too. Boom. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put them up right here instead. That's better? Question mark. And maybe some corbels. I don't know. We can do that. I mean, we're not gonna do anything revolutionary today. Alright, today we're just gonna test things out with a nice, simple house. Alright, and then we're gonna copy this house over to Inzoi. That's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. But okay. That was the exterior of the house. All on the poppin'. Very simple, very neat, very smooth. cool. And I kind of like it. It is kind of weird. But again, we're just testing things out today. And now we're going to begin with the landscaping. So let's get that along to that. Alrighty, and I think my first plan of action is to put up a nice classic white picket fence just around this lot, just like so. And then we need some gate doors. We only have single ones for this one, but don't you worry. I'm gonna put them up like so. Now we have double doors. And you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna put up some pebbles, please. Now I'm gonna take this pathway from the staircase to the gates. And it's gonna be lovely. I just need to do it better though. Maybe something along those lines. And then I do kind of want to put up some stepping stones because I think that would be kind of cute and lovely. Now they definitely do not have these type of stepping stones in Inzoi, but a girl can dream, okay? So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be putting up my good old cute old stepping stones all along those lines. Lines? The pathway. Anyways, that is my pathing way. It's my stepping stones. Alright, let's get on with the bushing. And I do kind of want some bushes around there and around here and a little bit in the back. And I gotta remember to just do it simple, alright? Because if I go overboard in the Sims, I have to do the same thing in Inzoi and I'm gonna cry, you know? So just very simple bushing, alright? Very simple. Not revolutionary. Not impressible. Just bushing. And that was my nice, simple, easy bushing. Just some bushes there, and a little bit in the back too. And my tree disappeared. Good. And I'm also gonna put up a little mailbox right over there. Boom. And then what else can we have up in here? I mean, we could have a little table. Just a little outside table over here with some good old outside chairs and a little plant on there. Boom. And then right over here, we can have some planting boxes. Maybe they have been planting away. Who knows? And we can have this teeny tiny plant in there. And kind of that old plant in that one. And a very teeny tiny plant in that. I mean, they're not good at gardening. Nobody said there was, you know. And there you indeed go. Our simple landscaping, people. For our simple old house. Beautiful. Simplicity beautiful. But alright, now we're gonna begin with the inside. And what room are we gonna start with first? I think we're gonna start with the living room, actually. Yes, I'm kind of excited about that. Kind of worried too, but let's see. Okay, so first things first, the flooring. I'm gonna go with some simple old flooring. So what about this one? Wood flooring. That's nice. And then for the wallpaper. Now, I'm not really sure what Inzoi has to offer in the wallpaper section. I'm kind of scared. So I think we're just gonna go with this white old wallpaper. I mean, it is a little bit of a cream color. I'm just gonna go the same fruit with that one, okay? Let me be. But alright, now for the couches. And I think, oh, what do I think? Maybe we can go with this dusty blue couch. Oh no, we're gonna go with this color instead. That's nice. I like that. A little dusty green. Then now for the coffee table, and we need a good old simple coffee table. What can that be? Oh, what about this one? That's nice and simple. Fits in, okay? And then for the coffee table, nickety knacks, I'm gonna put up some magazines and a plant flower. a plant flower. Alright, but then we need a rug. And I think, what do I think? Oh no, what do I think? Okay, we're gonna put up this one, the fuzzy rug in this color. Beautiful. And then on this side of the room, we're gonna put up a simple old TV, boom shablam, with the TV table. What is that gonna be? Maybe this one. I know the color, that color. And maybe I'm also gonna put up some little TV table nickety knacks. Some very simple nickety knacks though. I really do have to remember to not overclutter things. Just keep it very simple, so I have a better chance to match what I did in the Sims in Inzoi, you know. But ooh, we can have this lamp over there. Oh, that is so cute. I love that. And then maybe we can squeeze in a chair over there. I don't know why you would have a chair there, but there you go. Hope you're happy with that. And then also a little picture over there. Cute. And then on the other side, we're gonna have a plant in that corner. And then, ooh, we need a curtain. We need some curtains. We need a lot of curtains. What about these curtains? That could maybe work. Yeah, I mean, I like those curtains. Oh, for the first time ever. Alright, what else can we squeeze in this living room? Maybe, okay, hear me out. What if we have a scrapped up bookshelf just right in that corner? You can't reach it or anything, but these people had a bookshelf and they didn't know what to do with that bookshelf, so they squeezed it in there, okay? That is their old dusty old bookshelf, and we do not ask any questions. Alright, good. But anyways, we're also gonna have Mr. Cat over there in that corner. Whoa. And for the piece of resistance, a hanging light over the table that is disappearing, but it's there. And that was indeed the lovely living room. Oh la 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 la. I kinda like it. It's kinda cozy, it's kinda modern, it's kinda not. I'm liking it. Alright, what are we gonna begin with next? Maybe the kitchen? That seems about a good idea. Nora, fix your sentences, please. But okay, we're gonna begin with this room now. So let's start with the kitchen counters first. What do we wanna go for? Maybe some, ooh, this green color. Oh, that is lovely. I think I wanna go for that. That is a vibe and a half for sure. And then for the fridge, what fridge do we wanna go for? Maybe this one? No. Maybe this one. Oh, that's a fancy old fridge. I'm gonna go for that. And the stove, we're gonna get the matching one. Plop it down right there. Good. And then for the sink. Oh, So where are we going to place the sink? I kind of wanted the sink in front of the window, but it's not going to go in the middle. And usually I would do some type of shenanigan trick to make that work, but I don't know if that's going to work in the inside. So what if we have a double sink moment? They have a lot of dishes to do. We're going to have a double sink moment. Okay. But okay. I think I would just separate the kitchen from the dining area with some wallpaper, so we can go with this one, a white old bricks, and then we can just frame it all in with some good old columns. There we go. Okay, now I am gonna put up my cabinets, the matching cabinets, like so. And I'm also gonna put up my knickety-knacks, and this time I'm gonna leave one counter free of knickety-knacks for the counter knickety-knack haters, okay? I'm gonna have one open just for you guys, and I'm also gonna try to not go overboard with the decorations. Gotta keep it simple, people. Keep it simple, and hopefully you'll be alright in the end. Hopefully. And there we go. The kitchen is up. You know, put up some little knickety-knacks in there, some food stuff, got some washing up stuff, got some toilet paper. You never know when you need it. And also a cute old coffee corner over here with a dish rack and everything, and one counter free. Boom. All right, let's put up our dining table. And what dining table do we want to go for? It needs to match with the kitchen. Kind of modern, but kind of not, but also kind of modern. What about this one or this one? I'm gonna go with this one, but in that color. Oh, yes. And then we could go with the yellow, nice and bright chairs over there. Oh, I love those chairs. Not really, but I do. Yeah. And some cute old flowers on that table. And what about a big old lamp over the table? Boom. Oh, massive that is. I've even sized it down, people. Then I do want some sort of rug situation under there, but it's not gonna work with one rug, so I'm gonna stack some rugs. Hold on. Just like so. And you can't really see the seam on that, so that's good. The seam is here. Can't really see it, can you? No, it's in. And I'm happy. I really am. And I'm gonna put up my curtains. Shabalim, shabalum. The curtains are up. Oh, beautiful. And then what else do we need in the kitchen? I mean, we need some trash bins. What about this trash bin? And then we can get another one. We have a lot of trash and I need to fill up space. Oh, and then we can have a picture collage. A picture collage wall. Oh, now we need a very teeny tiny skinny picture that can go in there. So what can that be? Maybe a teeny tiny little trashly painting. Very good. Very good indeed, yo. And then what can we have right there? Maybe, oh, we can have a cat. So we need some pet bowls. Hello. We are gonna have a kitty cat and they're gonna get their own little mat under there. Oh, do they have pets in Inzoi? Yes, they do. I do think so. I mean, I hope they do, at least. Ooh. And above the bowls, we're gonna have a teeny tiny little shelf. And right over here, we're gonna have some little pictures. 2 of them, actually. Just like so. And that, believe it or not, people, was the whole kitchen/dining room. And I like it. Kinda modern, easy breezy, beautiful. Alright, now we're gonna move on to the entryway. And for the entryway, I mean, what do we need for an entryway? I mean, I shouldn't really ask myself that because how many entryways have I done now? Too many. But we're gonna have a table right there with some entryway knickknacks. Whoa! And a good old mirror over there. Boom. And I did kind of went a little overboard with the decorations, but what are you gonna do now? Nothing. I'm gonna put some shoes under that. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, and then maybe we can have some little cat toys just by the door. You know, she's been leaving them everywhere she goes. That cat. And then we need a little welcome rack so that can go there. And a good old coat rack. Boop. And by the way, a fun, not so fun fact is that a coat rack in the region is called a stumtjaner, which literally means a mute servant. I mean, I don't know how we came up with that word, but it's creepy. Stumtjaner. But anyways, in that corner we can put up a good old chair and that looks so comfortable. I love it. And maybe a good old lamp that's hitting you in your face, but that's okay for me. And then maybe on this wall we can have some bags and that little key paper holder thing. Yes. Ooh, and then we need some curtains for those windows. What can we get them? Maybe these ones. That can be good. Sure, that works. And for this window, what are we gonna do there? What about this one? Yeah, that matches. Happy with that. And that was indeed, yo, the little cute old entryway. And I kinda like it. It's a cute old moment, that is. I mean, we got lots of shoes, but people have lots of shoes. Alright, let's move on to the bathroom. The long bathroom. And let's figure out what we're gonna do for that. Oh, for the tiles for the bathroom, we're gonna go simple, easy breezy. What about this one? Sure. And then for the wall tiles, ooh, can go like that. I mean, we could. Nothing is stopping us from doing that. Okay, let's put up the sink. And I want these counters and maybe a little one of those counters, side counters. Sure. We have space for that, I do believe. We shall see though. I'm gonna put up a little sink in another color. There we go. With also a good old mirror. And then we can have a little shelf next to the window. To the mirror. There, Sometimes I do wonder about myself. But I'm also gonna put up some soap and some toothbrushes and some hand towels. Can you forget about them? Oh, no. Oh, and a little rug. Boom, for the splish splash zone. And the cold feet. This is not heated floors. They cannot afford that, people. No. But anyways, I think we're gonna have a shower. And for the shower area, I'm gonna put up a hair that wall, kind of like so, with the shower window. Oh, I need a taller wall, but it's gonna go something like so. And then we can have this shower, very sleek and modern. And then for the toilet, we can go for this one. And with this cabinet, maybe. I mean, it kind of matches with the stovetops, the countertops, but not really at all. But we can pretend. Oh, and of course some toilet paper. There we go. Maybe we can squeeze in a little hamper over there that I've sized down. A fake one though, so you don't have to do the laundry. That's kind of annoying sometimes. So there you go. And ooh, I almost forgot the towels. Oh, that would have been horrible. Have you ever been to a house where there's no towels? Because I have, and it was horrible. But there we go. A cute old simple bathroom. I like the colors in here. Whoa, fancy, fancy, fancy. Well, okay, that was the whole first floor. And let's move on to the second floor right about here. And we're gonna start with the little hallway. And you know what? I'm gonna have the same wallpaper and the same flooring just for the cohesiveness, people. And because it's easier. All right, let's get up a little fence so people don't fall down. That would have been horrible. And what fence are we gonna go for? Maybe just something simple that also fits with the theme of this house. We can go with these ones, or the theme of the staircase to be more exact. There you go. All right, what can we have in this hallway? Maybe we can have some sort of desk situation, because I don't think we can fit a desk in the primary bedroom. And maybe they would need a desk, you know? They're gonna be desking around. All right, what desk are we gonna go for? Ooh, we can go with this desk. That's nice. And then a semi-nice office chair. What about this? Sure, beautiful. And then a simple old computer. We can go with that. And maybe also some little desk knickety-knacks. And that's indeed what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put up my cute old desk knickety-knacks. You know, just very simple. Some books, a lamp. And then maybe we should have a little rug underneath there, just in case their feet get cold, you know. And what can we go for? Ooh, we can maybe go with this one if I just size it down. Something like so. That's a cute little moment, that is. And then we can have a painting over there. And maybe a little painting up here. Or that's a big painting, but whatever. And there was supposed to be a cat in this house, so we need a cat tree. That's gonna be right there. And then we also do need some blinds for these windows. There we go. There we go. Come on, people. Put it on. Just kind of like so. The blinds are up and popping. And that was indeed the little hallway. Very simple, but we got everything we need. Alrighty. What are we gonna begin with next? Oh, I think we're gonna begin with the teeny tiny bathroom. So let's do that. And for the bathroom, we are just gonna go with the same vibe as downstairs. I'm gonna get the flooring and the wallpaper and the sink movement. Put on the counter and put in the sink. Boom shabalam. And for the toilet, we're gonna go with this one. Maybe another color. Who knows? And we also do need the mirror. Here we go. We can also do a little shelf moment over here. And we shall also get some hand soap and some toothbrushes. Sure. And some hand towels. Can I find them though? Hand towels. There we go. Boom. Where did my shelf go? Oh my gosh, I deleted it. I need to believe this. There we go. Oh, and the most important thing of all, the toilet paper. There we go. Boom shabalam. Alright, what else do we need? Maybe a little rug. Just to have something in this teeny tiny bathroom, you know. There we go. And also some pictures on the wall. And some blinds over the window. Come on, work with me. There we go. Our teeny tiny bathroom is all complete. Alright, so what are we gonna work on next? I think we're gonna start on the primary bedroom because that seems very lovely. So let's do that. And alrighty, you know the drill. The same wallpaper and flooring, because I do not know what Inzoi has to offer in the wallpaper section. Okay, I'm scared. But for the bed, what bed do we want? Ooh, good question. I mean, maybe we can go with this bed. That's kind of a funky bed. Relaxing, taxing away. And then we need some small old bedside tables. So we can go with these ones. I lop it down right about there. And we need some bedside lamps. So I'm gonna go for these ones. And that takes up the whole gosh darn space. Alright. Well, there we go. And then we can have a little painting over there. Sure. That fits in. And maybe I can also squeeze in a little ottoman. I mean, we have space for that. They can walk through there. Sure. And then for the rug, we can go with this one. Oh, I like that. What a sand linen moment that is. I almost fell in love. Oh, what did I do there? Below. There we go. And then we do need a dresser. And I think that the dresser is gonna be here. So what are we gonna go for? Something simple, something nice. What about this one? Boom shabalam. And then I need to find some knickety-knacks. And I really need to not overclutter things, okay? Because you know. Yeah, I hope you do know, because I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna put up my knickety-knacks now. And then I'm gonna have a little mirror in that corner with maybe a cat tree over there and just some extra fancy shoes up there. Yeah. And then on this side of the room, we can have some bookshelves. I think maybe this one and this one. Make a little movement. And then we can have a little plant and maybe a little salt lamp and an ancient bust. Boom. Didn't see that coming, did you? But we're gonna have the ancient bust today. Did I say bust or bust? I meant bust, not bust. But it would have been pretty cool to see an ancient bust So that I want to see. And now for the curtains. And I'm kind of scared about the curtains because what is it going to fit in with this theme of a room? I mean, this is not going to fit. No. Maybe. Okay, what if I try with that? And let's see what happens. I'm just going to plop them down over the windows. And also the thingy thing that comes with it. Whatever they are. Because they're not in the curtain section. That's for sure. Where are they now? Oh, hold on. They were in the curtain section, but on the bottom. I didn't know that with all these thingy things. I feel like that's kind of illegal. But anyways, I put up the curtains. I'm not really happy with it, but I've tried so many curtains now and nothing looks good. So I'm just going to go with that and skedaddle on. And I'm going to skedaddle on to putting up this painting. Boom. And maybe also a little fan over the bed because maybe it gets hot in there. I don't know their problems. But yeah, that was the primary bedroom. It's kind of lovely. I'm liking the style. Kind of modern, kind of not. Cool. Alright, now we're going to move on to the last room of this build before we skedaddle on to Inzoi. And that indeed is the kids' bedroom. So let's start with that. And for the flooring for the kids' bedroom, I'm thinking I'm going to go for some carpet. That's very lovely. Hopefully they will have some carpet or else I'm going to be bad. And then for the wallpaper. Ooh, what are we going to go for? I'm going to go for something kid-like. Ooh, what about this? Oh, I love that wallpaper. I mean, that may be a bit much. And there's a helicopter flying by. I have no idea if you can hear that or not, but it's annoying me. It's coming closer. Yeah, you can definitely hear that. Well, that was fun. Back to the house. But yeah, I think the wallpaper may be a bit too much, but I want to go all out. And I don't think that Inzoi has this exact wallpaper, but they must have some type of wallpaper, you know. So not my problem right now. That's not in the future's problem. Alright, let's get in the bed. And I want a pink old bed. What about this bed? Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I mean, this is going to be a ridiculous room, but it's a kid's bedroom, so it's allowed to be ridiculous. You know, kids have no sense of style whatsoever. And I'm also going to put in a bedside lamp. Boom. Oh, the other way though. Come on, Nora. There we go. And maybe we can have a little neon light over there. I don't know. And some pictures of some cupcakes. Oh, isn't that lovely, people? What else can we have in this room? I'm thinking we can have a little desk movement. So what about this one? That is a desk. Then we need a good old gaming chair. Ooh, a pink one. Yes, this is gonna be a pink room. And I'm also gonna get them a laptop because why not? And also some desk knickknacks that is needed. So let me just put up the desk knickknacks right about now. There we go. And then we can also have these boards over here that I've sized down a little bit. Oh, I did size it down. Not that much though. Oh my gosh. But just sort of kind of like so. Then we can have those shelves on there. And I'm gonna plop down one right there and one right there. And what can we have on there? We can have a candle and a photograph. And what about a little plant? There we go. Cute movement. And then we of course need a little rug under there. And I'm gonna go for this one. It's ridiculous. I know. And in this corner I can squeeze in a little dollhouse. Boom, boom. And I absolutely love the colors. I want that for myself, you know. But hey ho. We can also put in Benjamin over there. Benjamin. And then right here we can put up our little dresser movement. So what about this dresser? And then we can have a little hanging clothing moment. Just right over there. With some wicker baskets, some books, and maybe some shoes. And then we can have a book over there. And maybe a picture frame of a llama. I like that. And what about a gaming controller? And a sweet old box that I need to place down with tool mount. Hold on. There we go. Stuff on there. Perfect. I don't know if I can regret that, but I'm also gonna put up a cute old mirror. A skinny old mirror indeed. And then for the curtains, and you know what? I'm gonna put up these curtains because why not? You know, why the frickety frackety not? And there we go. There we go. That was the cute old kid's bedroom. And I love it. Kind of ridiculous, but it is a kid's bedroom. You can see that a kid lives there, you know. And that was the last room of this entire build. Oh my gosh. Alright, so you know what? Let's have a quick little overview of what we did in the house. And then we're gonna skedaddle on to Inzoi. And I'm so nervous, but alright. So here's the exterior and the garden of the house. Very simple. It's a good old family home, this is. And here we got the first floor with the entryway over here. Got some chairs, got some tables, got some shoes, got everything. And then we got a little bathroom, which is a very long bathroom, but it indeed is. And then we got our cute old living room over here. And then we got that nice old green kitchen. And that little dining table with the cute old yellow chairs. And our picture collage wall. And our cat balls. And then on to the second floor, we got a little hallway with a teeny tiny bathroom. Our primary bedroom. And the lovely pink kids bedroom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so that was ours. And now we shall skedaddle on to Inzoi. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do it. And here we are in Inzoi. Got a cute little car over there. And now we can build in the normal mode, you know, with the gameplay and everything like that. You can build like that, but you can also build in the build studio. And I want to do that because we don't have that in The Sims. And I want to try something out, try something new. And yet again, I have never built in Inzoi before. I've tried out a little bit to place furniture, but I've not built any walls or anything. So I do not want to hear, oh my gosh, this is PMOing me all around town. Lord, I cannot even place down a wall. Well, guess what? I've never done it before. And I'm trying. So I don't want to hear any of that. But But I have tried a little bit of gameplay though, that I have, and if you want to see that, it's on my second channel. But alright, let's go into the build studio, and we're met with a man. Oh, it's a man. Okay, has all the basic controls and all of that, and have to build. Okay, so I think I'm going to be reading some of this. Now I'll get back to you. Alright, I'm back. I've been reading some of it up. I think I understood some of it. But here we are in this big old void of a place. Oh my, this is getting messy. I have too much free will. But here we are in Inzoi. You know, we got our building menu right here. We got the building stuff, and then right here we have the exterior, which we don't have that much in the exterior yet. We got some fences and gates over here, and that's about it for the exterior. And then right here we got the furniture. So we got the bedroom stuff, living room, kitchen stuff, bathroom, office, hobbies, outdoorsy stuff, social events, and other. Bam. Now the only thing about this menu that I really do hope that they change is that you can only find stuff by room, you know. So if I wanted to look at all the decorations in the game, no matter what type of room they belong to, I can't really do that. I have to go to a specific room and then find the decorations, you know. So I do wish that they had, you know, a menu where you just see all the chairs and all the decorations in one place, like in The Sims, because it makes it quite difficult to find stuff, you know. That's the only thing. And then a very cool thing about the Inzoi building thingy thing is the edit color. Look at this. Look down here. Look no further, people. So in the color section, you can choose whatever color you want. And I absolutely love that they implemented the hex codes that you can copy and paste. I mean, dreams were made of that, for real. You have no idea how many hex codes I have lying around. I have them all. And here we have the different materials, so you can choose between different textiles and some leather. And this will change up for the type of item that you're trying to color in. So for example, this coffee table right here, that will have some wood swatches. You know, we can have a wicker table. Now again, the only thing that I wish I could change up a little bit. Now I don't know if this is just me, but when the things are in little circles, it's kind of hard to see what it is and how it's gonna look, you know. That's the only thing. But all in all, I'm happy. I am not here to complain. I'm just here to talk. What is that? Okay, well let's start this building thing. Okay, let's start it out. We have some walls right here, 3 meters high. I think that's the normal wall height. And we have a grid. Now I do not know if the grid is the same as it is in Sims. I'm guessing not, because our living room was like 4 tiles or something, and this does not look wide enough, you know. But I'm gonna place on the wall just to see what's happening. Oh, it's not connected. Are you connected now? Yes, you are. Okay, so we have a box of a room of a house, and let's make this box a little bit bigger. How do you do that? With that one, and then you just drag it out. No, I made another room. Well, I do not want to do that. Is it this one? No, I moved the wall. Is it this one? No. What is it then? That one? No. This. How do I make a bigger room? Now I'm making more rooms. Oh, Ghibli. Back to the drawing board. Right. Let's put up a little platform, because we had that, you know. Let me put up a square platform. I think this is how you do it. And then just move the wall onto the platform, maybe. Oh no, that seems wrong, actually. Let me put up a wall on that platform. Get on there. That looks about right, doesn't it? And then let's put up a window on that. Oh, it's giving me another wall. A wall on wall on wall. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Give me my window back. What am I supposed to do in this situation, though? Well, I guess we're not gonna have any platforms then. I'm instead just gonna make a normal old wall. And let's put up a nice old window that kind of matches with what we had with our house. What about the jail bar windows? I don't. But that's a start. I have no idea how big this room is. It could be tiny, it could be massive. Who knows? So let's just put in a couch. Yeah, that's a living room kind of size. It needs to be a little bit bigger though. That's for sure. But that's a good start, I hope. Alright, so let's put up the rest of the room. Go like so. Then over there. And then, oh no, it's not connected. Work with me. Work with Nora. And then what are we gonna do now? Maybe the entryway room. So the entryway can be like that. And then up. And then connected. Connected. Shamalam. Oh, isn't that a wonderful room? Then let's put in some stairs. And whoa, those stairs are massive. I was not expecting those massive stairs. Oh, Jabalo. What am I gonna do now? I have to start all over again. And why is that not a room? Is it not connected? Where is it not connecting? I want it to be a room. Help me, please. Is it connected now? No. Oh, okay. Well, is the room big enough now for the staircase, though? That I do kind of want to know. Oh, now it's connecting. Oh, I see. Is it big enough? No, it needs to be a lot bigger. Alright, I need to push this room a little bit out. What about no? Oh, this is driving me insane. How do you do stuff? I'm just gonna draw on the walls again. There we go. Now it's a room, people. Our good old room. And then the staircase. Does it fit in now? It does. Okay. But can we change it up so it's an L-shaped staircase? Oh, we can. Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. But I do not have room to change it up. To maneuver it around. I need to make a bigger room. Okay, I finally made this room bigger with just shenanigans and stuff. And then I just need to rotate this gosh darn staircase. There we go. And then move it over somehow. Oh, there we go. And plop it down. Whoa, we got in our staircase, people. We got in our staircase and I am tired. This is gonna be a long day. Alright, yo, I'm back again. I just watched a tutorial on how to build in Inzoi, and she put in some floor tiles, some big old floor tiles, and pretended that was grass. So I thought that was genius, and we are gonna do the same. Look at this. We just plop it down here, and now it looks like flooring, but we can use the grass, and I think that's kind of cool. Now we have some grass, people. Beautiful, beautiful grass. But now we have another problem. There's grass on the inside. I was not prepared for that. Can we change up the flooring on the inside? No, that's changing up everything. Oh, gee, buddy. What do I do then? Do I just have to remove the whole thing? I guess so. Well, okay. What if we just delete everything and then just start off with the big old grass patch and then build our rooms on top of that grass patch? What will happen then? Okay, so we got a room. Beautiful. Can I make it bigger? Oh, I can. Oh, I'm finally doing stuff, people. I'm finally going somewhere. And then if we put in a couch right here, that seems like a good fit for a real living room, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe it needs to be a little bit smaller to match our living room. I'm just gonna take it in. Oh, no, I did it wrong. How do I? Oh, no. Make it smaller. Which, is it this one? No. Is it that square one? No, I'm making another room. That's not what I wanted. But whatever. Let's make our little veranda panda over here. So I'm gonna use this fence, like so. Oh, no. I ruined my beautiful wall. You know what? Scratch the veranda. I'm doing that later. I'm gonna build a big old room, put an entryway over here. And that is not lined up. Gotta start over again. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, Nora, you can do it. You can line that up. Yes, it's lined up, but it's not a room. Why is that not a room? Everything is connecting. That is not a room. Okay, I am trying my hardest not to freak out right now. I'm trying my hardest. Just breathe, Nora, breathe. I don't know. Oh, I do not know how many tutorials I watched, and I've read the whole guidebook thingy, and I still cannot make a room. I know I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've tried everything. Calm, Nora, calm, Nora. All right, let's try this again then. Let's start over again. Let's make a room, a big old room, just like we had in The Sims. Connect it up. Now it's a room. Good. And then let's make another room. Over here. Is it connecting up now? No, it's not a room anymore. Why is it not a room anymore? Is it because of my beautiful grass patch? But the lady on the video had a grass patch. Why can't I have a grass patch? What am I doing? And by the way, I'm so sorry if you're so annoyed right now and you can easily see what I'm doing wrong. Just believe me, you too. I am also annoyed right now, okay? But the biggest problem is that I can't see what I'm doing wrong, and I don't know where to go, and is it the square one? Is it the round one? Is it the arrow one? I don't know. Come on, I just want to make a room. Pop it along. It's not lining up. It's not lining up. What if I do this? What happens then? Can I make a room then? It's not a room. It's not a room. My heart hurts, actually. I'm getting a stress rash. I'm getting everything. And I got a pollen warning. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's try this again. Move it out with the square one. It's not a room anymore. Now it is a room. What about now? It's not a room. Okay, great. Okay, you know what? Let's start all over again. I've deleted everything. I've deleted the grass patch. We have 2 rooms, and they are finally rooms. Forget about the grass patch. We're gonna have no grass in this place. Nothing at all. And now I'm gonna look at some rooms to calm myself down. But let me just see right here. What if I plop down this house? Look, they have a grass patch with a whole house with rooms. Why can't I have a grass patch? What am I doing wrong? I need to know. I want the grass patch as well. Well, this is a good inspiration for us. Maybe we can make the same one day. Hopefully, if I can make a room. All right, we're back to our sad old box with no grass patches. And let's try to put in some platforms because our house was on a platform. And how do one make a platform? I don't know. Let's try with some wood flooring. Now we have wood flooring, people. And then we can put in our staircase again. And I'm gonna rotate it to the side. And I'm gonna move it. And we had it right about there in the Sims, didn't we? Good. Now we're back to where we started, finally. And then I need to put up a little veranda panda out here. So what if I just take this wall out? Oh, no, I ruined it. What if how do I make it bigger? I want to make the room bigger. How about that? I'm making another room, but that's okay. I'm gonna make another room as well. And my gosh, it's not connected. We have 2 walls besides each other. Oh, dear Lord. Go back, Nora, go back. Okay, what if I do it like so? Take some walls out. It's not lining up. I gotta do it again. Okay, gonna start out here. Is it lining up now? Good. Okay, now we got a room, people. And then if I go like so and take up the floor a little bit. Oh, yes. And now we have a platform. That's a platform. Okay. And then just remove the other walls and then put our little railing on that platform. And like so. There we go. We have a veranda, people. Oh, we have a roof too. Remove that roof. Good. And then we can put a little door. What about this one? Sure. You have a door, people. And then let's put a couch in there. Just so we remember that is the living room and the size of it. And then just pop down a TV on that wall. Good. That's a fancy TV. I'm just putting down random furniture right now just so I know the size and the shape of this house. You know what? That is a good size of a living room. I mean, this house is definitely gonna be a bit bigger than the one that we have in The Sims because of the staircase. Alright, just because of the staircase, because that is massive. But alright, let's put in some counters, just the way we had it in The Sims. Shabalom, shabalam. Let's put in a little dining table. It's gonna be there. And some chairs. Boom, shamalam. It's kind of squeezed in. I think we need to make this room a little bit bigger. Like that. And I made another room. I'm gonna... If somebody knows how to make a room bigger, then I would greatly appreciate that information because I do not know. And then we can put up a wall right about there. Beautiful. And then we need a wall right about here too for the bathroom. And oh me, oh my. The bathroom is going to be so frickety long because of the staircase. Hold on. I need to fix this. That's going to be super long. What? The door needs to be there. But can we squeeze in the staircase a little bit though? That is my question. But let's see. I'm going to put in some sinks right there. Some double sinks. And then a shower over here, and they do not have a standalone shower, but that's okay because the shower we have now is kind of fitting, and that is a very long bathroom indeed. Can I squeeze that staircase in a little bit though? And there's so many controls here. Can I push the staircase a little bit up? Like I want the bottom part to be longer, just like in The Sims, but I'm guessing that's not doable. Oh my. Gonna move the door a little bit over, and then I'm gonna scooch the stairs like that. Okay, we can make the house one tile smaller. Boom, fantastical. Now I need to make everything else smaller, and how do I do? Oh no, I'm grabbing the wall. I'm grabbing everything. Oh no, the platforms. That's gonna be a nightmare. Come on, work with me. Oh, what do I do? Oh, what that's that? Come on, go in. Yes, I did it. I did it. It's fantastic. And then I just need to push this wall a little bit in to just make the entryway a little bit smaller. And I made another room. Okay, push it in that way then. Yeah, that worked. We can have like so. Oh, the staircase are gone. Okay, that's the limit, people. El limitos. Then I need to push this a little bit out, and the room disappeared. Okay, like so then. Oh no. What do I do with this one? Okay. I just need a little break. Okay, you know what? I am just gonna do the rest of the building of the house, building of the rooms and everything like that. I'm gonna do that as a speed building thing, okay? Because or else this video is gonna be like 4 hours long and I'm gonna be here all day. And I'm starting to getting mad, okay? And I do not want you to see me getting mad. And I'm also getting a stress rash. And I think I'm also just gonna put in some furniture in the rooms just to make sure that the rooms are big enough for what we need, you know? Because I am not used to the scale sizing and the ratios in the Inzoi yet. So just gonna do that. But alright, yo, the time lapse is up and done. And I have built the whole house, the rooms of it at least. It took such a long time. But I built both floors and put in the test furniture. And life is good again. But alright, let's put up the roof. And I think we just drag it out from one corner. Like so. And oh, we have a green roof. Hold on. That is scary Mary. Because I put up a green roof on the house in The Sims. That's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put up this roof. And you can't. What? Can't intersect them? That is absurd. Well, what do I do then? There's so many arrows as well. What do I press? What do I push? Come on, work with me. What if I do like that? Oh, that seems to work. Oh, good. Good. And then let's see for the windows. I need the windows to match what we have in The Sims. Oh, that's a big old window. I mean, we can go for these windows. Yeah, those are kind of alright. It has the same vibe. Not really, but we can pretend. It is kind of hard to see the size of these windows, you know? Okay, I'm just gonna have the same windows. I know that we had bigger windows in The Sims on the bottom, but what am I gonna do? I don't know anymore. I need to put up a roof though. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about that. Half gabled roof. Gotta spin around town. Can't overlap. Are you kidding me? Can it be like so then? It's not connecting to anything. I want it to go down. Can't go down? What if I do like so? No. Oh my gosh, come on. Go in. Go to the side maybe. Yeah. It looks a little bit weird, but I'm gonna copy that and place it over there. And it can't. Okay, let's try this again. What about this arrow? What does that do? That takes out that side. What about this arrow? I don't know what that does. What about this one? No. What about the circle? Drop it down in there and take this arrow. No. That one. Yeah. We have a roof, people. We have a roof. We have a roof. And then we need a window on top, and that is a small window. Can we get a little bit bigger window? That was too big. What about that one? And then we just double it up. I'm like so. Sure. I think I need to change up the door. That is disturbing me. Ooh, they have a sliding doors, and it can't be put in. What about this one? No. Okay. But we can put in the normal door. That we can do. What if we double it up? Did we have a double door? No, we did not. So we don't have to worry about that, I guess. But oh my gosh, I almost forgot about the stairs for the platform. So I think I'm gonna have the floating stairs, and hopefully this will work. It does not work. Why not? Oh, do I have to remove the railing? Maybe I do. Okay, delete just one part. Well, okay, that's kind of annoying. I do not want to delete the whole side. I just want to delete one part. But alright, delete it all then and put in our stairs. Good. Can we make this staircase wider? Oh, we can. Oh, that is good. We can slide it how we want to. Beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kisses all around. Okay, now I just need to get my fence up like so. And then on the other side. Wonderful. I forgot about the word. Veranda panda. Our patio is up. I've lost all my brain cells, people. A pipe hole. But okay, let's get some wallpaper on this house. And oh my ma. Okay, we have some tiles. Ooh, some brick tiles. I mean, that's kind of lovely. We can have porcelain herringbone tile. We can have lots of different things. Oh my. But okay, let's put up that wallpaper. I'm gonna put up the paint right there and right there. I mean, hopefully there is an easier way to do this. I just don't know how. Can we paint that little bit up there? Apparently not. Oh no. Well, don't look at that. That's embarrassing. Look away. All right, better put that on every single wall, I guess. And it's dark back here. Oh, you can change up the lighting. Oh, that is amazing. You don't see that in The Sims, do you? Well, kinda, but not really. Not that specific. And then for this wall, and oh my gosh, we have a little wall sticking out. That's kind of embarrassing. Do not look at it. That is our appendix. I'm gonna remove it. Bam. Goodbye. And now let's change up the colors of these windows to a dark brown. That is green. That is not what I want. Ooh, what about that? I don't know. Oh, I could be here all day doing this. Oh my. And then for the doors, why can't we put in the freaking sliding door? Is it too tall? I'm guessing it's too tall, but why? I mean, we have normal wall height. Let's see about this. Come on, camera. Work with Nora. Is this our room? Oh, okay. I see. We have some floating doors. We need to prop up this flooring to maybe there. Oh, and everything disappeared. Well, how lovely. But okay, we gotta put up the flooring in every single room. I mean, it's kind of hard to see if it's level or not, you know? But maybe about there. Can we put in the door? No, we cannot. Beautiful. But okay, I think everything is leveled now. So let's put in the staircase again. And it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, people. The staircase doesn't fit. Oh no. No, no, no. That is bad news for us. Oh, can I plop it down here? Outside? No, I can niche. Oh, well, what if I put down some floor tiles? Can I plop down the staircase then? No, I can niche. I have to make a room. All right, here. I made a big old room. Let's plop down our staircase and then rotate the staircase like so. And let's plop it down into our entryway. The camera just needs to work with me and place it down. Oh, and it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, people. Doesn't fit. You know what? I refuse. I absolutely refuse to make this house bigger. No, it doesn't fit in there anymore. No, no, no. Oh, what can I do? Well, what if I make the walls shorter? Because I made them taller and I'm regretting that now. Okay, this normal wall height. Does it fit in now? Yes, it does. Okay, plop that down and be done with it. And now we're back to square one, people. Oh, and my roofs are gone. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, can we place in the sliding door now? No, we cannot. Okay, that mystery continues. So we can have a normal door. Place it down there. And also place down some windows. But we can have that one for sure. And then just change up the color later. Oh, okay. And then I need to get back my roofs. There we go. Also take it out a little bit because that's what we have with the Sims house. And now the tiles look pretty freaking weird and big. Can we make that smaller somehow? I don't even know how to do that. Well, anyways, let's take the roof down a little bit. And that made the tiles bigger. My gosh, they're massive. That does not look good. Okay, what if I take the roof up a little bit then? Now the tiles are normal. Okay, what a mystery that is. And then also plop back out of the roof. There we go. Need to fix it up though. Come on, work with me. And shabalim shabalom. The roofs are up, people. But let's not care about the roofs anymore. And we're gonna put up some columns. I'm gonna put one up there and on the other side as well. And then one on top too. That does not work. How strange that is. Come on, work with Nora. No, okay, what about the other side? Okay, that works. That's strange. Why does it work on that corner but not the other corner? Okay, what if I take the walls down? Does that help? No, it does not. What do I do? It can go there. Well, that looks ridiculous. Okay, but what if I scooch in the roof a little bit? Maybe that's the problem. What about now? No, it does not work. Okay. What if I scooch the roof all the way back? What about now? No, it does not work. Well, then you just have to be like that. I know. What about this corner? That does not work. Okay. This corner, that seems to work. Good. Well, what do I do then? Well, what if I place it on the floor and then just scooch it up all the way to high heavens? No, it does not work. Ah! Oh my gosh. That is looking absolutely ridiculous. Why are you like this? Wow. But let's change up the roof a little bit. The ridge, maybe. Oh, that's the top of the roof. Okay. I'm learning so many new names today. Ridge, verge. Yeah. All right. We got some sort of a shape of a house now. Happy with that. Do not look at the columns. Do not look at them. That is not allowed anymore. No, no, no. Okay, well, let's change up the freaking platforms. The one brick color. Sure. Well, no. Now the part where the stairs is at is a different color. It's still white. How do I change that up? What if I click on the stairs and then paint the underside? Does that do anything? That does absolutely nothing. Wonderful. But okay, do we have any plant boxes or anything? Let's search for that. I got nothing. Flower beds? No, that's for the floor. Is it here? That's normal flowers again. Oh no. I want me flower pots. I can't find any flower pots. That goes on the wall. Okay, welcome back. I've searched for the flower pots that goes on the walls for such a long time now. And I've also Googled it and I finally found it. It is right here, people. It is right here. It was underneath the windows and I'm gonna be putting them up. Maybe we can go something like so. Just change up the colors a little bit. What about wood? I mean, maybe. Well, now we do kind of need a little teeny tiny window on the top there. What about this one? That does not work. Oh no. I did not know that. Well, shoot me good. What do I do then? Just leave it be? I need a nap soon. I haven't even started on the interior yet. Oh. Well, any hoozles? has started our house exterior, and now we're gonna start with the inside finally. And oh, hopefully the inside will go a lot smoother, or else I'm gonna cry. You're gonna see me crying on camera, that's for sure. And you know what? We are gonna start off with the living room. And no, we're not gonna do the landscaping right now because I need a break from the outside. I don't even know how to do the outside, but we're gonna do the living room. Let's change up the flooring. Oh, the living room and the kitchen are the same room for some reason. Well, that's gonna be lovely. All right, let's put up a nice wood flooring. That seems about right. And then for the wallpaper, people, for the lovely wallpaper. I mean, whoa, got this wallpaper. Got ceramic ones. We got the scary merry ones. Do we have like a normal one? Or what about this one? Oh, yes, a normal wall. Let's do that one. I mean, it seems we had something on the bottom, but I don't think we can get that here, you know. But beautiful, immaculate. And then we need a door into the living room so they can get in here. And ooh, oh, well, we had a big old opening, and they just have a single tile one. I did not think about that. Oh no, do not look at that. We shall never look at that. But all right, the room is definitely bigger than what we had in the Sims. But if you think for a second that I'm gonna change up the rooms, you are absolutely insane. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna touch the rooms. No. But all right, for the couch, we had like a dusty green. Can I make that? What about that? I don't know. There's too many choices. And then, oh my gosh, I need to get some lights in here. It's so frackety dark. What about this? Beautiful. Now we got some light in here, and it's still pretty dark in this room. Oh me, oh my. What if I get another lamp over here? Well, that's a teeny tiny lamp actually. But all right, we need a chair. We had a chair in our living room, and I think I have space to plop it down somewhere. No, I do not. What about here? I have space for that. Okay. And then we need to get in another coffee table, so we can get this one maybe. Or what about this one? That's nicer. And then what about a little table in that corner over there? Oh, that's a big old table, but sure, why not? And then we need a new TV table, so we can get this one. That's kind of the same vibe, isn't it? Not at all, but it is kind of. Then it is a small TV because that TV was huge. We can get this one. Sure, that seems to match. I mean, this living room is not going to match at all because it's bigger, as I said. But let's put up some curtains, and we don't have that many curtains. Oh, they don't even fit. Oh, all right. What about these blinds? That does not want to fit either. Okay. What about these? Oh, that seems to fit, but we have 3 windows because we have a huge old wall. What about this one? That does not fit. No. Oh, gee, well, back to this one. I'm gonna place it down right here. And can I scooch them over? No, I cannot. What am I supposed to do? Oh no. What if I take the windows up a little bit? What about now? No. Well, it's just gonna be like this then. I've never been so enraged. Well, we can make the same color though. There you go. Do not look at the blinds. Do not look at them. Maybe we can have a bookshelf in that corner. That is too tall. That seems to fit. Okay, there's a bookshelf. Beautiful. And then we can get a little plant over there. Very nice. Then on that coffee table, we need some plants. Oh, that's a big plant. Oh no, it's a tiny plant. All right. Then what about some knickknacks? Where are those knickknacks? Props. That's bathroom stuff, isn't it? Where's like the magazine stuff? Don't even know. We can get a vase. There you go. Beautiful placement by me. And then for the TV stand, we can also have a little vase. What about, oh, gold bars. That is massive. Coconut face mask. Where are the normal knickknacks? Who knows? I'm gonna get in some plants. Oh, here are the books. Okay, because I'm buying this. Who is guidebooks? Sure, you are going on the TV table. Good. We finally have some books, people. And then, oh, here's some little books. I can put that on our coffee table. Sure. Okay, and now for the rug situation. Oh, okay, that seems to fit about maybe right. It's a bit big, but we can't be choosy here, you know? Oh, you know what? That was a little bit too big. Let's go for a smaller one. What about this one? No. What about this one? I mean, it's a circle, but it fits with the living room. Sure, why not? And then we can change up the pattern to a funky pattern, maybe. What about this? What am I doing anymore? Okay, it's gonna be like that. Do not ask any questions. But alright, what else can we have in here? We can have these shelves that we can have instead of the bookshelf that we had. And then, oh, that's right. On that little table, we had like a music thingy so we can have this one, the gramophone. I'll lap it down there. And then we kind of need a painting. So what about this one? Oh, that is cool. That can be there. That fits in. Lovely painting. And then, oh, I found the picture frame. We can have that on our TV table. Beautiful. Love that for us. And then on this wall, we need a painting. So that can go. Cute little cats. And then we can have a lamp over there. Just a teeny tiny lamp. I said teeny tiny. I need it. No, that's huge. What about, okay, sure. And then we need some cat stuff because we have a cat. So, oh, we have a cat wheel. That's too big. What about this one? The scratching pose. Sure, that can be in the corner. Beautiful. Well, alright, I've changed up the colors a little bit here and there. And I think that is the living room. Do not look at the blinds. I mean, it could have gone a lot worse. So, do not complain. We're gonna begin on the kitchen. So I'm gonna put up the wallpaper. And it's gonna take a long time. So I'll see you when I'm done with that. Alright, and then for the kitchen counters. What do we want for the kitchen counters? I mean, we can choose whatever we want, really. So let's start with the fridge instead. Oh, that really looks like the fridge that we had in The Sims. I'm gonna go for that fridge. And then for the counters. I mean, we had some green old counters, didn't we? With some marble top. So I need to get that going. So let's see, marble. Oh, we have some marble. Yeah, there we go. And then how do you get a corner piece? By the way, oh, it's a separate piece. Oh, that's kind of annoying, but all right. Gonna put that in the corner. Then let's see. Can I just copy the appearance of this one over to the other counter? Paste, color, and material. Oh, there we go. Oh, it can only be for identical pieces of furniture. Well, it is identical. It's just a corner piece. Well, okay, I guess I gotta do it myself then. And boom, shabalam. It is up. And now for the green color. That is very dark. And that's not what I wanted. Okay, back to the drawing board. What about this color? That's a little bit olive though, isn't it? I need it to be more dusty. But you know what? I'm gonna have that. I can't deal with that anymore. And then we do need a little stove. And oh, we don't have space for that. Okay, I gotta move the dining table over. There we go, there we go. Then I gotta move the windows. Come on, move for Nora. But I do not want that stove though. What stove do I want? Oh, we can have this one. That's kind of cool. And the stove top too. You can't do that in The Sims. Okay, and then for the cabinets, what if we choose this cabinet maybe? It can't be on the top, but it can be there. Well, what about over the windows? That does not work, but it can be there. Oh, what am I gonna do for the top then? Can I place down this? Hold on, that can be on the top, but not these cabinets. Oh no. But I like these cabinets though. What if I what if I do this? That is ridiculous. What about this cabinet? That is also nice. Maybe I should just go for the green ones, but they don't have a corner piece though, so no. What about the stove hood? Oh, we have this one. That is cool. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna have these counters. No, cabinets, I mean, instead. Okay, that works. And you know what is annoying me? That it's so friggity dark in there. I gotta Google how to fix the light situation because it's so dark I can't see anything. Hold on a minute. Okay, welcome back. I've been Googling around and I couldn't find a straight answer for this, but somebody said that if you just change it to night, then the lights will turn on and it will be bright in here. Very bright. Almost too bright. but you know, now we have lights. But ooh, what if I turn it to sundown? Oh, now that's a lovely mood. Am I gonna do that? Okay, you know what? This is good. This is good lighting. And then I just need to turn everything a green color one by one. Yeah. Okay, now for the blinds for this window. Can this blind go on that window? What if I can alter place them? I did not know that. I'm so sorry. Well, then I can do some shenanigans here. Oh, that fits. Okay, good. Well, then I'm gonna change up these curtains with my alt placing. Hello. What if I take these ones and alt place them? That works. Oh, that is fantastic. But I can't line them up correctly though. What about here? That is not lined up. Oh no. Let's try again. Line it up right there. No, that's not correct. Oh gee. Let's try it again. Line that up correctly. Come on. No, it's not lined up correctly. Come on. No, that was worse. What about now? No. Okay, you know what? I gave up. We're not doing that anymore. We are moving on. Let's go into this kitchen. I'm gonna put up these blinds. Oh, you know what? Does the curtains work now with alt placing? No, they do not. Okay, let's put up some blinds then. Be done with it. Okay, let's work our way on the kitchen knickety-knack. So what do we have in here? Oh, we have an electric kettle. Oh, we need that. Oh, by the way, we need to put in a sink. So I almost forgot about that. So let's do double sinks like so. And then, oh, we have a toaster. I'm gonna put that in. And then we can have a microwave as well. Sure. Why not? And then over in this corner, our coffee corner. Oh, espresso machine. Coffee grinder. Coffee pod machine. Wait hold a minute. That is my coffee machine. Oh, my Nespresso pod machine, I mean. Holy moly me, that is my machine. I have had that machine for years now. My good old coffee machine. Never disappoints that thing. Never. And then maybe we can have a little plant in the corner. And what is this? Chopsticks. Oh, we can have that. Maybe we can have that on the table. Ooh. And then by the stove, oh, we can have some containers. That is cute with some jars, some spice jars and whatnot. And whatever this is, beautiful. Then maybe we can have some mugs. Can I place that somewhere? I want that by the sink. Right there. So lovely. And what is this? Steelbook organizer. Can we have that somewhere? We can have that right about here. Fantastic placement. Then maybe we can have a little dish rack somewhere. If I can place it. That can be there. Floating around. Good. And then just another mug over there. Floating too. Good. And then we can have these. And then maybe a little plant back here too. And you know what? I'm not going to change up the walls for the kitchen because we had those brick tiles in our Sims kitchen. I'm not going to do that here because I do not know how to paint one tile at a time, you know? I do not know how to do that. So it's going to be like this. Okay, good. But we can also put up a little plant on our dining table and we can have this little plant over there. Cute. And then by the fridge, we can have a little trash bin. And on the wall, we need a bigger picture. Not that big though. What about this picture? I mean, yeah, can we change up the picture? By the way, oh, we can. Oh, beautiful. Look at these beautiful stock photos. We can have the flowers, sure. And then over on this wall, we're gonna have some shelves and our little cat bowls. And then, ooh, what else can we have? What is this? Water purifier. And maybe we can have that. I don't know why I'm putting that in, but I'm just putting it in because it's new. A water purifier. Never have I ever heard about that. Well, I've heard about that, but nobody has that here. But you know, I'm gonna put up my picture collage wall now. We can have this guy. Ooh, and a little Polaroid picture that we can have. Let's scooch another picture over there. And then I'm gonna change up some of the pictures. And you cannot change up the Polaroid pictures though, so that has to be the same. Oh, okay. Did not think about that, but there you go. Oh, and then we also need a little rug under the dining table. I almost forgot about that. We can maybe put in this carpet and then just change up the texture. How about that? Yeah, that seems to work. I mean, hopefully it does, or else I'm gonna cry for real. Oh, and then we need a little mat under the feeding bowls. There we go. Need to change up the color though. Do that one, maybe. Yeah, cool beans. Alright, hero, that was the kitchen, and now we're gonna move on to the entryway. And for some reason, the roof is showing in the entryway. I don't know why. Have I done some? I'm not sure. Interesting. But alright, I'm gonna change up the wallpaper and flooring. It's gonna take ages, so give me a second. And there we go, there we go. And now I do realize that I need to take up the flooring a little bit because we have some floating doors. And oh my, does that mean that I have to do the stairs all over again? Because I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Hold on a minute. Okay, I think it's all leveled out now. Oh my gosh, it isn't leveled. I know, no. We need to take this down a little bit, like so. And then pull up another door again. And now I do believe it's leveled. So let's put in our stairs again. Our good old stairs. And it does not want to go on. Why not? What have I done? Come on, work with me. Go on there. You absolute buffoon. Get on there. I will call the police. You will get on there. What have I done? Do I need to fix up the platform? Is there something wrong with my platform? What do I need to do? I don't know. Okay, you know what? I can't get the stairs in there. I've tried everything. I am so done. No, we're not dealing with the stairs anymore. Let's just do the frickety entryway. And we're gonna put in a table right about there. And then we can put up a chair by that staircase. And yes, I know that in The Sims, we had a wall around that staircase. But don't even think for a second that I'm gonna try to do that right now. No, we're not. But I'm gonna have my chair there. And then we need a good old lamp that's gonna go right there. And then we did have some shoes. And I found one pair of shoes. So I'm gonna plop it down right there. Beautiful. Then we can, I don't know, we can have some clothes over there. It's not gonna be the same at all, I've now realized. But for the doormat, what can we do about that? I mean, we can get the cute little bunny one. And then for the rug, that's a little bit too big. But sure. What am I doing right now? I don't even know. I'm trying out something and it's going wrong. But on the hallway table, we need some nickety knacks. I'm gonna get some plants. We can get in some books and a face mask. And a Nyx totem. I do not know what that is, but we're gonna have that. And what about a vase? And also a lamp that's not massive, but kinda big. What about this? Yeah, that can fit. What else can we have in there? I want something. I don't even know how to think about that, but I'm gonna put in an umbrella stand over there. And we did have a clothing rack too in the Sims house. And I know it's in the game, but I can't find it for the life of me. So maybe in another lifetime, we shall put that in, but not right now. But you know what we can have underneath the stairs? We can have a picture collage. Fill in the space. And I think this is going indeed very lovely, very smoothly. Oh no. But we can also have a little hanging plant over there. Seems to fit in right. And what about some curtains? These curtains will not work. Blinds it is then. Blinds all around. But alright, that was the entryway. Looking lovely. I mean, it doesn't really look like the one that we had in Sims, but I tried. But now we're gonna move on to the bathroom, and we need some lights in here. It's golly golly gosh. And right for the flooring, we need some tiles. So what can we go for? But what about this? And then just make it dark. Oh, that was ugly. I mean, that's alright, isn't it? I kind of like that. What about the wallpaper? Get some tiles in there. I mean, we can go for that. Looks about the same. Sure. I mean, it's a long bathroom. That is for sure. And my shower is gone. So I need to put that in again. This is such a long bathroom. What am I? Oh, fat alright. Let's get in some sinks. And I need to find some good counters. I think we can go for these counters. Now, we do not have an end piece of a counter. So just ignore that. And then we need to put up a mirror. And that is a big old mirror. Oh my. Okay, what if I do this mirror trick right here? Sure. I know that we had shelves above one of the sinks in The Sims, but I can't find a small shelf that fits in, you know? So I'm just gonna put up some soap instead. Do we have some hand towels, by the way? Simple? No. That is a big old shower rack. I mean, maybe I can place that there. For now, we have nothing on that wall. But anyway, also gonna put up a toilet paper. And then maybe we can have a shelf over here. Okay, cute. And then above that shelf, we can have a painting of 4 cats. And then by the sinks, we need a rug. And then right here, we can have a plant. I do not know if they have any hampers, but I can't find them, so forget about that. And then above the toilet, what can we have above the toilet? I do not know, but let's put in the trash bin to make the hamper and some blinds too. And then this towel rack gotta go. And I'm gonna put up this, 2 of them actually, and change up the color a little bit to match with the counters. Okay, maybe we can have a lamp over there. I mean, okay. This is such a long and ugly bathroom, people. Maybe we can have a light over the toilet. Yeah. And that was our bathroom, people. I hope you're happy with that. I am really happy about this bathroom. I do tell you. Real happy about it. But okay, let's move on to the second floor. And oh, we are met with the roof. How do I get up to the second floor? Hello? I can't get up to the second floor. What have I done now? I take down the walls. No, that does not help. Oh no. Well, okay, welcome back again. I can't get up to the second floor. I tried everything. I have tried to log in and out of the game. I can't get up to the second floor. And I've Googled around and I can't find an answer to what to do. And I think the only solution is to just remove the roof. So I'm just gonna move the roof over here. This is a disaster. And it's so dark over there. Oh, alrighty tighty. Let's put in some railings. We can maybe go with this one. Drop it down here. Then I'm just gonna put up my trusty dusty blinds above those windows. So I'm done with it. And we don't have to deal with that again. And then right here we did have a painting, didn't we? And that does not fit in here. What about this one? Sure. And then we did have a painting on this wall too. So I can get this one. And then for this hallway we had a desk movement. So we're gonna have a desk movement as well. And then put in a computer. What do we want? We can get that one. Then what is this? Wait, what is that? A Samsung OLED? Oh wow. Okay, they're being sponsored by Samsung, I guess. Let's have that. Then we need a plant on that table. Can Nora find a plant though? Oh my gosh, Nora, find the plant. We're gonna go with that one. Okay. And then what else do we have? Oh, we have a fax machine. Who has a fax machine anymore? Paper shredder. Oh, that's a huge one. A printer. Oh, we're gonna have a printer. People. Maybe. Oh, okay. What if we have a little table in that little awkward corner over there? Okay, what about this table? Sure, works for me. Let's get some props in. Oh, we have some pencil holder. I'm gonna have that on my desk. Then we can have some books over there and some binders. And what about a lamp? I need to find the lamp. We can go with that lamp. Sure, that is propping them up. Then we can get a stack of books on that side. And what about a little calendar? Oh yeah. What can we have on this little table over here? We can have a box under there. A lovely card box. And some more little pencils maybe. And what about a magazine? Can you go on there? Come on, I believe in you. Go on there. Go on there. I believe in you. Yeah, you can go there. Have fun. And then above that, oh, we can have a little corkboard. That is cute. I'm gonna have that. And then I need to change up the wallpaper because I forgot to do that. Oopsie. But alrighty, bro. Now we need a little rug. And we can go with that rug. And we just need to change up the swatch to what do we want? Maybe this one. That's kind of funky. Okay. And then right about here, we had a little cat tree, so we can put that in. And I do realize right now that I forgot to put in a cat toilet in our Sims house. Oh, yikes. So you know what? I think that may be okay because in Inzoi, we don't have a cat toilet, at least as I can see. Maybe it is somewhere else, but I can't see it. So let's forget about that. We're gonna have this cat tree. Beautiful. But alright, well, that was the hallway. And I think it's pretty cute. I like the little printer over there. We had that in the Sims. That was beautiful. I like it a lot. But okay, let's move on to this bathroom right here. Just gotta move some furniture around. And again, the bathroom is kind of big. We could easily fit in the shower or tub in this bathroom. But you know what? I'm not gonna do that because I want it to be a little bit of the same vibe, you know? So only a toilet and a sink it's gonna be. So we're gonna have that sink. And for the toilet, I'm gonna change out the toilet to this one maybe. That's kind of cool. I just need to change up the wood color. Oh, that is plastic. I thought that was wood. Well, that's not the nicest, but okay. But any hoozles, I'm gonna plop in the mirror and some hand soap, some little knickety knacks. And we do not have any hand towels, so you know, better put up some big towels. And that toilet roll, cannot forget about that. And then above the toilet, we can have some little pictures, like so. We need to change them up though. But we can have a picture here as well. That is kind of big though. You know what? We can have a shelf. It's kind of weird that it has books on it, but you need that when you're on the toilet, so that's maybe okay. And then we need a carpet, a rug, I mean. Oh, and then I need to change up the flooring. And there we go, there we go. I think the bathroom is done now. It is kind of sad, but it is done. I like it for what it is, and you should too. But alright, well, let's begin with the farrakity primary bedroom now. And we need to put in the windows, the wallpaper, and everything will be alright. Chabalam, chabalam. And oh, I just realized right now that the Inzoi has a generate AI texture. I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta be honest. But anywho, can we put up some curtains on these windows? Yes, we can. Alright, well, I'm gonna put up some curtains on these windows. Finally, we can use them, you know. And let's see, is that leveled? Who knows? But I have put up the curtains now, and that is not leveled. Oh my gosh. I'm grabbing the wall. Come on, grab the curtain. No? Oh my gosh, I can't grab the curtain. What have I done? Oh, gee, balibalo. Well, what if I move the bed over a little bit? Can I grab the curtain now? Nope. What if I move over the freaking nighttime table? What about now? No. Gee, balibalo. That curtain is so It's all Humpty Dumpty and I can't fix it because I can't grab the curtain. Oh, this is a nightmare. But alright, let's put in the rug before I forget. And we can place it down right about here. Yeah, change up the color a little bit to that, maybe. Yeah. And then for the bookshelves. Oh, these are shoe shelves. I thought they were bookshelves. Well, let's change them up to these bookshelves. Then we can get like 3 of them or something. Just like so. And I do not think I want to change out the bed, actually. I like that bed. And it matches with our bed that we have in the sim. So, you know. But do I want to change out the dresser? I mean, ooh. We have like a vanity table moment. We have space for that. We have a lot more space here than the sims because I mess everything up. So maybe we can have that. And then maybe we can place our dresser over on this side. Well, that's beautiful though. But I am going to change up the wood though for all of the furniture so they can match. Let's see. Gotta copy everything though. And there we go. There we go. But alright, for the vanity table, we need a little poof. And then maybe we can have a mirror by the door. And then above the dresser, we can have a painting. And we're gonna have this one. Change it up though. Maybe this swimming lady. Just need to maneuver it around. Not like that. Sort of. Like so. Good. That's a beautiful painting. Then we need some knickknacks on here. What can I find? I'm gonna find a plant and some face cream. And we can have a little picture frame over there. And maybe a lamp. Just need to maneuver things. Oh, I'm scooching around. But that seems fine enough for me. Let's knick-knack the breaking vanity table. And we can put up some little creams. And maybe a plant. And I'm gonna move that way somewhere. And then for the nighttime tables, we need some lamps. That lamp can work. Sure. And then above the bed, we need a painting. What about this one? Oh, that is huge. And by the freaking way, where is the print of that picture? Because that is lovely. I can't find it. That's kind of annoying. But alright, maybe we can have that painting. Doesn't really fit, but it's the best that I got. You know. Then I'm gonna place a plant in that corner. And I just did. And maybe we can have a little hanging plant over there. And another plant over here. And what about a chair in that corner? Sure. What about another lamp? We need lots of lamps. It is so dark in here. And then, oh, the curtains again. I forgot about the curtains. There we go. And that is not leveled, right? But I can't. I'm not gonna deal with that again. No. Do not look at that. Oh, I'm ending up in the bookshelf. But alright. That was the primary bedroom. And I think it's kind of cozy. I like it. Does it look the same as in The Sims? No, but I messed things up. And this is what we got. But okay, let's move on to the kids' bedroom. I'm gonna put up the windows. And then for the flooring, I mean, we had a carpet. They have a carpet. They have this carpet. Fabric tile. What is this, by the way? Glass? Video? What is that? I need to try that out. Oh my. Okay, that is a video, people. Well, we're not gonna have that. Back to the carpet flooring. I'm not a big fan of that carpet flooring, actually. What else can I do? That looks like sand. That does not look good. That looks like tiles. What? Oh, okay, what about the wallpaper? What can we do? Oh, we have this wallpaper. That's kind of cute. Can I get it in the pink color? That didn't really change up that much. But alright, this does not look good, people. No. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna change up to a wood flooring because the carpets did not look good. I tried. We're just gonna have a wood flooring. Boom. And then for the bed, can we get in a cute bed? Oh, we have this duck bed. Oh, I want that in a pink color. Oh, we can change up the frame. Oh, that is amazing. In a light pink color. I love that. Oh my gosh, that bed is so cute. Alright, now for the nighttime table. What can we get? I mean, we can just get this one and just paint it pink. And then a cute old lamp. Boom. Oh, and we have these neon light letters. Oh, I'm gonna have that and I'm gonna spell my name, Nora. And it's gonna be like so. Lovely. Alright, and then for the wardrobe, I mean, we have lots of space. What can we do? Maybe we can squeeze in a bookshelf too, just to fill in the space. Yeah, sure. And then just change up the color to this. I mean, yeah, sure. That's kind of cute. And then for the desk movement, we are gonna have this desk. And for chair, oh my gosh, the gaming chair. That kind of looks like my chair, but not really. That chair is a lot cooler. I want that chair. That is amazing. And then we can get in a little laptop and also some cute little knicky-knacks everywhere on that little desk over there. Oh, and by the way, we have a digital clock. Can I fit that on there? Not really. Maybe we can have that in the primary bedroom. Just right over there. They only need one, you know. There you go. Hope you're happy with that. And then we can also have a cute old lamp on there. Oh, they have a little tent. Now this tent really reminds me of Animal Crossing. Just because they have these tents in Animal Crossing and I have tried for months to get all of them and I have all of them and I'm so happy. But I'm gonna have that in there. I'm gonna change up the colors though to match. And also the teddy bear. I'm gonna change up the color. And boom, shamalam. What else can we have? A book. Okay, there you go. And then we can have a globe. That's kind of cute. We're gonna have that in there. And what about a basketball? No, we're gonna have a football. There you go. And then right here, we're gonna have a little mirror. Boom. Change up the color to a cute old pink mirror. And then we need some wall art. So, oh, we have a lot of stickers that we can use. Hello? Oh, those are teeny tiny. I thought they were gonna be bigger. Oh, that was kind of big. We can have that. Or the giraffe. The giraffe. I can't say that, but we can have that. Right about there. And we can't change up the color. Okay, well, we can have that. And then we can have a corkboard over there. I mean, can you change up the color? No, you cannot. I mean, well then, I'm gonna put up my curtains. And we can have these ones. Come on, stick on. Yes. And then maybe we can also have a clock for some reason. Make it pink though. But alright, we can put up some stickers around the corkboard. This kid has some sticker maniacs. Was that even a sentence? I don't know. It's been a long day. I'm gonna put my stickers and go. Just like so. A beautiful sticker collection. And then right about here, we could also have a little painting. Picture painting. And then we're gonna change up the frame and the picture. Something like so. Oh no, we're gonna have the bunny rabbit. And then, oh, I almost forgot. The rug underneath the desk. And that, my friends, was the kid's bedroom. All done up. I think it's pretty cute. I'm happy with that. It's very lovely. It's very pink. I like it. Do wish we had some nice carpet flooring, but we do not. But what you're gonna do? Absolutely nothing. We have wood flooring. And now we are gonna begin with the outside. The landscaping, and I'm so worried. I don't even know what to do. Well, first of all, we need to put our roof back. That's what we need to do. Oh my gosh, come on. Get on there. I know you can. Please. There we go. Okay, yeah. Then I need to put on this roof as well. Get on there and stretch it out. It doesn't want to. Come on. Oh, no, it doesn't want to. Oh, but what about now? No. No. What about... Please, get out. No, it doesn't want to. It's just gonna be like that. I can't deal with that anymore. No. Okay, what about the stairs? I know you can get on there. What have I done? What have I done? Do I need to change out this? No. What do I need to do here? Do I need to start all over again? Is that what you want me to do? Maybe. Okay, I've started all over again. Look at this. All shiny and nice. Let's put in the stairs. And I can't. That's right. What? Oh, no. Okay, what about now? Do you need some flooring? No. What if I delete the railing? What about now? No, it does not want to. Oh, okay. I am about to lose it soon. You know what? Forget about the stairs. We are gonna put up the grass. And I'm gonna put up the grass like this. Or what if I put up a big one? No, that's gonna change up the flooring. Yeah, can't do that. But I can place it around the house. That I can do. If I go like so, then just scooch it in a little bit. No, not like that. Like so. That takes it in on both sides. I see. Well, I'm gonna place it like so. Then I do need to do the rest of the house. Scooch it in, scooch it out, scooch it all about. Come on, people, make it work. Make it work like you should. And everything will be alright and dandy. Okay, let's push it out. Can't do that. Alright, okay. What about now? No. What do I need to do? Yeah, what about now? Okay, it's not lighting up. That's fantastic. What about this? No. What about this? No, it's not. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't do this anymore. I'm about to quit, guys. I'm about to quit. I'm so tired of this. Please line up for Nora. Okay, I got it to work. I lined it up. Now I'm gonna put it in the grass. I'm gonna put it in the grass now. And then I'm gonna put up a fence all around this place. Then have this fence, and I'm just gonna paint it white afterwards. Don't you worry. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I put in the roof. I did not want that. Get away. Well, okay. I'm also gonna put up some bushes just right about here. That's where we have them in the Sims. Gonna put up my bushes all neat and nicely just over there. Lovely. I mean, we don't have a great bush selection, that I gotta say. We don't have that much to choose from, but we have a little bit. So we can get those plants, and then that plant in the middle. Beautiful, magnificent. And then we do have some rocks. Maybe I can put that down for some ambiances. But, oh, what is this? Floor panels. Okay, we have some pathing stones. Very square pathing stones, but we have them. All right, that's beautiful. Okay, now I need to put in the gate. Where is the gate? Hello? Oh, it was here. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are the fences. What did I put in? Did I put in the stair fences or whatever they were called? Oh, gee. Well, then we gotta delete this one and put in the real fence. So, oh, it can't be on the flooring. Okay, well, then it's gonna be around the flooring then. I guess just line it up. Oh, I'm going to places. I don't know where I'm going. That is not lined up correctly. But like so. Okay, go around. I'm doing a horrible job, by the way. No, not like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of this. But like so, it's not lined up. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Please, please just work. But okay, we got up a fence. I fixed it, sorta. And now we are gonna put in our gate. And we're gonna have this gate, and it can't go on there. It can't. Okay. Oh. It can't go on the frackety flooring. Well, if you think for a second that I'm gonna remove the flooring, you're absolutely insane. Do you know how long that took me? It took me forever. What am I? Okay, you know what? The gate is gonna be there, and we are done with that. I do not want to see that gate ever again. And then I'm also gonna put up a table. That is a big table. That is also kind of a big table. But we're gonna have that table with some chairs, and the little plant on there. Cool. Change up the color a little bit though. And then, oh, we have the mailbox. That can be there. It's a very skinny mailbox, but we have it now. And then we did have a tree in the back here. And yes, I know that the proportions of the garden is not the same as in The Sims, but right now I don't care. I'm about to lose it all right now. Okay, we don't even have stairs, people, you know. We don't even have stairs. But what can I get them? I can get a cooler. Place it down right there. Isn't that beautiful? I think so. And then we just need to change up the flooring for the patio. Like so. Oh, and then the little trash bin. That goes right there. Beautiful. And then one more time, I'm gonna try to put in these stairs. Come on. Work with me. Work with Nora. No, I give up. I give up. I give up. I'm done. That was the whole house, the inside and the outside. I hope you like it. I am done now. I'm not gonna do any more changes. I am finito. Beautiful, magnificent house. I love every second. Truly. Can't you see how happy I am? Wait, okay, actually, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna put up the columns for the rest of the house. I forgot to do that. So let's see. Can we put up a column on this corner? No, we cannot. Okay, well, what if we take this one and just stretch it out? No, we cannot do that either. No, I truly give up now. This is the house. Hope you enjoyed it. No, absolutely not. No, no, no. We are done. We are done. And before I crash out, here are some comparison pictures of the houses. Look at it go. And I'm sorry for the Inzoi pictures, as you can see the panel, because I tried to go into photo mode and I was about to lose it again, because with the photo mode, none of the controls work for my keyboard, my Scandinavian keyboard. So I had to search up how to do the controls on the Scandinavian keyboard for that one. I couldn't find it out right now, but maybe one day I will. But here's the comparison pictures. I am so tired right now. It's been a day and a half. It has truly been a day and a half. You know, I gotta say that Inzoi, with the build mode and everything, it is so difficult. I didn't think it would be this difficult, but it is very difficult for me for some reason. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna build a house in Inzoi. The learning curve is massive. At least for me it was. Maybe it's just me who doesn't understand anything, but you know, oh yeah, sure. But anyways, I hope you like the comparison pictures. I need to go to sleep because I'm so tired and I've lost the will to live. But you know what? The house didn't turn out that bad. And does any of the rooms really look like each other? Not really, because I messed up the proportions for the Inzoi house. So that was my fault. But also the staircase was massive. So anyways, now we have done that. And let's never do that again. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do it again one day. But not today, not tomorrow. No. I tried though. That I did. I truly did. And do I have any sort of note to end this video on? I don't know. No, I do not. Okay, well, hopefully the comparison pictures are done now because I'm done talking. And this is the outro. Welcome. If you for some reason want to download these houses, you can, ? I will upload the house that I did in The Sims on the gallery, and my gallery ID is JustNoraGaming, and then I need to figure out how you upload the houses in Inzoi. Maybe I will figure it out, maybe I won't. Only time will tell, people. Only time will tell. But alright, don't forget to like, subscribe, because it really does help me out, so thank you. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye! What am I doing with my life? I don't know.